Hello and welcome to the Ilene Silverman Show. I'm your host, Ilene, and on this week's program, our guests discuss the 4th annual The Amazing Give, a one-day online opportunity to support your local nonprofits, hosted by Community Foundation of North Central Florida. This is your opportunity to do something amazing. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us for our program. I am delighted to introduce our guests, Brazella Papa, President and CEO, Community Foundation of North Central Florida, and Leslie Banas, Director of Programming for the Foundation. And the Community Foundation of North Central Florida is the host organization for The Amazing Give. And The Amazing Give is happening all over again for the 4th time. So welcome to both of you, and I'm excited to be able to talk about this because I've been waiting for the first 3 years to do an Ilene Silverman show to feature this. So help us understand as community members, what is The Amazing Give? All right, sure. Go for it, Brazella.
Well, The Amazing Give is our community's only 24-hour online give day. It's really the one day where people can come together and learn more about the local nonprofits and the work that they're doing on the issues that the community cares about most.
All right, so give us the date. Okay, Leslie, when are the dates this year?
So this year, we start on March 20th at 6 p.m. and we go to March 21st at 6 p.m.
All right.
So it gives you a full 24-hour day.
And this is done online.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And when you give those dates and you talk about that, really though, but we're going to talk later, there's lots of events and excitement leading up to this. So what are some of the purposes of having The Amazing Give, of doing this all at once?
Well, it really is a model of crowdfunding where people come together and they put small amounts together and have a ginormous impact. Exactly.
Yes,
so
collective.
Exactly. So it's collective giving. This is our 4th year to do it. In 3 years, we've done it 3 times. So in 3 24-hour periods, we have raised over $2.2 million for about close to 100 nonprofits in our community.
Wow. That is very impressive. Do you cover counties beyond Alachua?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Sure. So we are all over North Central Florida, and it's great to see The Amazing Give because you see the reach outside of North Central Florida. We get donations from, our nonprofits are receiving donations from all over Florida, all over the United States, and really all over the world.
Okay. Wow. Yes, I am impressed.
Yeah, we have one really interesting stat that we love, that we've had almost 10,000 donors to participate in the 3 Amazing Gives that we've had. We've received donations from every state and 5 continents.
Boy, that shows the reach and how much people care, because it's making a difference. Now, how can nonprofits get on board? I know you have a wonderful website, very detailed, but that there is a way they can sign up to be a part.
Sure. So we invite nonprofits to come to our website to register for The Amazing Give. Any 501c3 nonprofit that's servicing in our area can participate. And we really try to give them the tools to participate, but ultimately the fundraising's up to them. They reach out to their donors, just give a really unique, creative way to engage their donors and raise much needed funds for their organization.
And as much as we know about nonprofits in this community, this Amazing Give for the last 3 years has introduced me to more that I didn't know were out there. Large, small, in between, all making this community better. So that's another plus about this, educating the community.
Absolutely. So when a donor goes to the website, which is theamazinggive.org, Each nonprofit that's participating has a page there, so
Okay.
donors can go through and they can read more about nonprofits,
doing.
what they're doing. Exactly. There's videos, information, and then plus like challenges and stuff that the nonprofits doing and their goals that they're trying to raise.
Right.
So it really is. It's the place where donors can go and learn more about the amazing work that's happening in our community.
And then be a part of it. It is the time that the community can step up and say, we can be a part of all of this that makes our community, as I was saying, a better place for everyone. So it's a great opportunity for the community and the nonprofits, everybody working together for a better North Central Florida. And
Sure.
thank you both. We're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're back talking about the Amazing Give, and I'm pleased to introduce Carrie Lee, Board Chair for the Community Foundation of North Central Florida. And I'm glad you've joined us, Carrie, and that you're with us, Barzella. And I just want to say for a moment, Carrie, we've had so many years of friendship.
Yes, we
You
have.
have done so much for this community. You continue to do so much for many nonprofits that are all a part of the Amazing Give and your leadership role in the Community Foundation. We thank you.
Thank you, Eileen. It's always a pleasure to share this time with you. It really is.
Appreciate that. And help us, Barzella, understand what is the Community Foundation? I mean, go back to the backstory of what that means.
Well, community foundations, it's actually a very interesting business model. They actually have been around for over 100 years. The first one started in 1914 in Cleveland, Ohio, by a retired judge and banker. His name was Frederick Goff. And at that time in American history, there were very wealthy American families that had created their own private foundations, many of which I'm sure you're familiar with: Ford, Rockefeller, Carnegie. So Frederick Goff wanted to create a means by which people of more modest means could also participate in large-scale philanthropy. So he created the Community Foundation, where people came together and pooled their resources and then participated in the grant making back out into the community. So that started in 1914 in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay, that is a good backstory.
Exactly.
That's a history.
So fast forward to today,
Okay.
there's now over 800 in the U.S. and over 1,800 worldwide. So there's more community foundations outside of the U.S. than there are in the U.S. Our community foundation was started in 1998, so
Okay.
we're a baby.
You're still young.
We're very
Yeah,
young, so
yes.
we're 20 years old. And it was created by members of the local estate planning council and some community leaders that saw this.
The need.
Yeah, exactly, popping up around the country and said, we need one here in North Central Florida. The first one that was created in Florida was Jacksonville in the mid-60s. So the business model is still relatively young coming to Florida. So we started in 1998, founded by a volunteer board of directors, and it was finally an instrumental gift from Dr. Robert Cade. He was our first major donor to create a fund, the Cade Family Fund.
Right.
That really put us on the map.
Put
us on the map at
spurred
that
you
point.
on. And now you've continued to do many things, but sometimes people in the community may not know that Community Foundation is part of what has been accomplished, or because you kind of take a back seat, and it's nice to shine a light on it. For instance, the YMCA, the foundation had a large part in keeping that going, and as it evolves on.
Well, that's exactly right. And I want to add one thing. Barzella loves to say that if you've seen one community foundation, you've seen one community foundation.
Not true here.
Because it really reflects the needs of our community. And the Y story is a perfect example of that. A couple of years ago, we all know that the Y found itself in a financial situation, and you want to tell them a little bit more about that?
And then we had 3 donors that wanted to help save the Y. One wanted to remain anonymous, so they used the Community Foundation. They ran the money through us,
Right.
because we were able to provide that for the donor. And then we we funded the money to the YMCA to help settle their debts. And then we also formed an oversight committee of some of the members of our board of directors who really began working very
With them.
closely with the Y to turn things around. So
And to keep it going.
It's a wonderful success story, and it definitely has a big impact on our community because, you know, the Y is a critical
Right.
institution in our community, really serves a lot of
Yes.
folks.
To not have it would have been very unfortunate
It would have
for
been.
so many people. So you really have made a difference. And I mean, there's so many programs you continue to make a difference. I know we're going to run out of time, so we're going to take a quick break and then we'll come back to talk about more. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're talking about the Community Foundation of North Central Florida with Carrie Lee and Barzella Papa. And Barzella, tell us more about the foundation.
well, the foundation currently, we have just over 100 different charitable funds that were established by individuals in the community benefiting a number of the causes that they care about. We distribute about $3.5 million a year in grants to supporting our community. And in addition to those funds, we also have exciting programs just like the Amazing Give.
Right.
We have our Women's Giving Circle
Oh, yes.
and our Center for Nonprofit Excellence.
That's right. And Women's Giving Circle has been such a success in our community. It's started about 10 years ago, again, with several women that were part of the board.
Right.
And they felt that they wanted to do something for young women and girls in our community. And over the last 10 years, we just celebrated our 10th anniversary. Actually, we had a ceremony at the Celebration
Right.
Point with a very beautiful statue structure that was designed especially for us. So if you take a stroll down there, you'll be able to see
I
it.
was there.
But we have probably given over $800,000 to programs, and they go directly to programs that serve
Right.
women and girls in our community. And
And again, it's the collective impact because
That's
that's
right.
what is behind the Women's Giving Circle. And when you tell me about the foundation, Community Foundation, your programs, the financial support, I mean, it is impressive. Women's Giving Circle is impressive. And it seems, you know, for each person that is giving, it's important from them, but the collectively, all of the women together are able to make a huge impact.
right, it continues the idea of the Community Foundation that collective giving is impactful giving, and it does make a difference in your community. And so, you know, we really do express
Yes.
our mission.
You do.
Yeah.
And have definitely made a huge difference. And then you mentioned the Center for Nonprofit Excellence. Explain that. Yes.
This was a wonderful opportunity that we were able to participate in, and that is to help the nonprofits in our community come together for training, for development, for the expertise that the staff at the Community Foundation can provide to them and their boards, and really bring them together. And they've
Right.
created partnerships. They've really developed a great networking relationship.
and
Yeah.
and everybody again helping each other. And this really is what you're saying expresses so beautifully the mission of the Community Foundation, but express it more for us, Barzella.
So the mission of our Community Foundation is to promote and sustain philanthropy in North Central Florida. So when we were presented the opportunity to host an Amazing Give,
Right.
and
It's
that fit
like a
right into
perfect
the
marriage.
mission, exactly, promoting philanthropy in our community.
Right, and that takes you back to what you're saying, both of you, about the collective impact. Because with the Amazing Give, you're just raising the opportunity for all the nonprofits collectively to benefit this community and the awareness
That's right.
of everyone that's out there that's part of this community. I as I have said, there are so many nonprofits that I haven't heard of. And the need is so great. So so as partnering, as beginning, as you start your 4th year, and looking back on those 3, the figures have risen each time.
Absolutely.
More money has been raised.
Absolutely.
Now, to make this possible, the Community Foundation provides the part of the grant money, but you have sponsors also.
We do. So the Community Foundation, we provide the nonprofits all of the tools and training that they need to participate in the Amazing Give.
Right,
And
which-
we provide that platform for them, and also the marketing and promoting and helping
And
them
everything,
get the word
which I
out.
have looked at the website. When you say the marketing and the promoting and the toolkit, oh, it is impressive.
It's
It's
amazing.
not just one page.
It's amazing.
Yes, I am saying amazing, just like the give.
Yeah.
I mean, it could change that nonprofit, even despite those 24 hours of giving. It's a game changer because you're just upping everybody's level of expertise. So I congratulate you. And we're almost out of time, but quickly. So what has inspired you both all these years to be part of this community, to give so much?
Well, I've always felt that it's very important to participate in your community in any way you can to make it better. The Community Foundation, to me, is just all of it wrapped up in one little beautiful bow, because it helps every segment of our community. It helps every nonprofit in our community. So I really don't know of a better way to engage and give back than our Community Foundation.
Well said. Thank you both. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're back talking about The Amazing Give, and I'm pleased to introduce Leslie Banas, Director of Programs, Community Foundation of North Central Florida. And Leslie, thanks for joining us again.
Thank you.
And there's a great excitement about The Amazing Give. It's coming soon.
Yes.
And you know so much about what this community has in store. So share that with us by starting once again about the time frame of the 24-hour window, and then kind of take us back because it starts before then.
Yes, so it's sneaking up on us. It'll be here very soon. The Giving Day is March 21st. Sorry, it's March 20th through March 21st.
Okay, right.
During the 24 hours. But our nonprofits are starting to kick off about 2 weeks before.
Okay.
So starting around March 11th, our nonprofits will be, the site will be live for everyone to go on, find their favorite nonprofit. We have about 100 organizations, nonprofits in our community participating this year.
Wow.
So you can go
More
on.
than ever.
This is definitely the most nonprofits we've had participate.
Right.
And you'll start seeing the events around town. You'll start seeing it on your social media. I know nonprofits have started now promoting what they're going to be doing and how
Right.
they'll be doing their Giving Day. And everyone has a slightly different campaign to really engage their donors.
And that's all a part of the foundation, the training, all of these different campaigns. And just going back to the last 3 years, they're so clever. Lots of different clever ways to inspire people to
they
give.
inspire me. They get we promote be creative, and our nonprofits really blow our minds with how creative they can be over the years, and how they can engage their donors. For example, River Phoenix Center for Peace Building last year had their director shave his head. So every few money they raised, he'd shave a piece.
He'd shave
so
a piece,
You wanted
yeah.
to give because you didn't want him to walk around with part of his head not shaven. So
Yeah, you had to get a
yes.
complete look. So, okay, what about Nancy Perry?
So Mrs. Perry did her 60th birthday party.
Right.
And so she celebrated her 60th birthday party by having gatherings with her friends and really using her Amazing Give page to raise money for the Education Foundation Take Stock in Children. And through her about a month of campaign for the Amazing Give, she raised almost more than $300,000 for the Take Stock
Wow.
program.
I mean, that just changes everything for
It-
these
it's a
nonprofits.
huge gift
and they're
for
so
them.
worthy. Oh, okay. Tease us with more, because this is really quite exciting. Of course, we
Sure.
know there'll be more things coming that are still in development.
Yes, and so
Yes,
this year
yes.
our nonprofits have already started being creative. I know that Meridian is doing a food truck rally to kick off their Amazing Give on March 20th. They've invited the community to come out and celebrate with them.
Right.
We know that the Child Advocacy Center is having a block party in Tioga Town Center, so you can go out there and get a beer and go shopping and hang out with them and really support. And so our nonprofits are just being very creative on how they engage their donors.
I think that, and that's really inspiring because it gets everybody invigorated. to see, and then explain these prizes and the different levels in that 24 hours, particularly that's going to take place.
Sure, that's our what makes the Amazing Gift so exciting is that there's these match dollars that people can leverage and really prize money that the Community Foundation has donors giving to us to use for the Giving Day. So we do use that by allowing nonprofits to earn extra money if they do reach certain levels.
Right, you have these goals that they can
yes.
reach. Okay.
And so we have, for example, the 2018 donor or 2019 donor this year will get $219 for their favorite charity that they choose to give it to. We also have, if you can get a donor from all 67 counties in Florida, then you'll get an extra $1,500.
Right.
And then for all those people that want to stay up late, we encourage late giving. We call it
right.
our night owl prize.
Right.
So those that want to stay up in the middle of the night from midnight to 5 a.m., whatever organization raises the most money will get an additional $1,000. So really there's a prize. We have 19 of these really unique prizes. You can find them on our website and see which ones your nonprofit is trying to go after.
Right. I saw, and again, going to not just the website, but Facebook, that's important too.
It's all on social media. We're using the hashtag Do Something Amazing. We just want everybody to find out how you can do something amazing. What we love about the Amazing Give, it lets everyone be a philanthropist. You know, I can donate $25 and watch my $25 become $1,000 and ultimately $1 million, and just really see that collective giving impact an organization.
Yes. So and then what about at the very end of March 21st? There's a big party.
The Community Foundation is partnering with the Greater Gainesville Chamber, and we are going to be hosting a wrap party at the Fairfield Inn and Suites on Archer Road. They have graciously allowed us to use their space. Inviting the community out, we'll have some food trucks there, and we'll just have a good time of gathering. Anyone that comes will be entered into a drawing to win money for your favorite charity, so it gives you good motivation to be there, support your favorite charity.
Cheer everyone on the last minutes. Yes. And kind of see the level the money grows. And
we'll have the thermometer up on the screen, so we can watch the money. We can watch in real time how much your impact is having on these nonprofits in our community.
That is, as I said, very inspiring. And it makes us feel so good to know that this community is moving forward in such positive ways. I mean, I know each year more money has been raised with the Amazing Give. So we hope 2019 will be the next pinnacle. And give us those dates again.
Yes, so March 20th at 6 p.m. to March 21st at 6 p.m. So when you start looking for stuff now, you'll see it all on social media.
Yes, everyone should get prepared. Thank you, Leslie, and my thanks to Barzella, Papa, and Carrie Lee, and everyone in all these many nonprofits and in the Community Foundation who are making this happen for our community. We all benefit.
Thank you for having us.
My pleasure. And I hope you will be part of the Amazing Give. I'm so glad that you tuned in, and I hope you'll join us next week. Take care.